Here's Jonathan Vigliotti.
London's meandering canals look like an oasis on a sunny spring afternoon, but increasingly they're a last resort for many who say the city has left them nowhere else to go.
I just thought the only way that I'm ever going to be able to earn any property is by buying a boat, because the concept of buying a flat for £1 million is just way out of my reach, you know, especially when you're earning teacher's wages.
Andy Winter is among hundreds of people who, unable to make ends meet in the capital, gave up life in an apartment to live on a narrowboat. The quirky vessels can be just 5 feet wide and 20 feet long, with enough space for up to 2 beds. But starting at around $25,000, they're a steal compared to property prices. And word has caught on. In the past 5 years, the number of boats on the canals has jumped 64%. More than 10,000 people live on the water, a combination of economics and desirability driving those numbers. In fact, the canals are so popular, increasingly, there's not enough room. Sora Ahmed with the Canal and River Trust says the capital's 100 miles of waterways are packed.
What we're finding is that there's a little bit of conflict where people want to have more space to stop, but obviously the numbers of boats that are passing through, I mean, all those moorings are generally very busy.
There are 2 kinds of boat people, those who have their own fixed mooring or parking space, and those who only have much cheaper cruising licenses, which means they have to move their boat every 2 weeks.
We were hoping to stop just before Regent's Park, but there wasn't a mooring, so we had to go through London Zoo.
David Cotter and Juliet McCrimmon are new converts to narrowboat life and live on theirs part-time.
I think the main logistical thing with the boat that I've learned is, and it's a good lesson for life really, is you can't have a deadline. You can't have to be somewhere at 2 p.m.
Life on a narrowboat is nothing new. Bargees, as they're known, have lived on UK canals for centuries. It used to be a rather primitive lifestyle, but times have changed.
This is, I suppose, the living area. I haven't got a dishwasher. And that really sucks because I love a dishwasher.
You have a washing machine, though. That's
yeah,
pretty
I can't
impressive.
put plates in it.
Linda O'Hare has lived on her boat and worked in the city for 18 years.
You look at the canal, and it's packed with boats, not a single space.
Mm-hmm.
What was it like 18 years ago?
Oh, there was hardly anything 18 years ago. There were boats around, but you could travel for a couple of hours and you wouldn't see another boat.
O'Hare owns her own mooring, so doesn't mind the company of new boaters. People like Andy Winter, who've been priced off the land, but have found a way of life on the water.
You can own somewhere that you can call your home that is perfectly reasonable to live in without having to find millions and millions of pounds or get into debt for the rest of your life.
Jonathan Vigliotti, CBS News, London.